Hey, BelPres. The last 2 weeks, we've been talking about 8 projects that our elders have discerned that God is calling us to. 8 exciting projects. And we unveiled those on November 9th. We talked about them again last Sunday on the 16th. And if you didn't get a chance to see those sermons, just click on the links that are included in this message, because I think they're really important for us as a church, but also for us as individuals. As we've said, these projects will help change who we are personally, to make us more like Jesus, to make our lives bigger and richer and deeper and better. And last week, we talked about how giving shapes our hearts. Jesus says, where your treasure is, there your heart will also be. And what that means is where we invest our time, our money, our influence, that shapes what we love and how we love. Which means that we actually have an opportunity to steer into what we want to love. You know, we have these phrases in our culture like falling in love, as though it's something that happens to us without our control. But Jesus says, you can steer where your heart goes. We actually have some agency over that by how we invest our time, by how we invest our money, how we invest our influence. So as you hear about these 8 projects, be asking questions like, where is God drawing my heart? Which of these 8 do I feel invested in? But also be praying around the question, Jesus, where do you want my heart to go? Ask yourself, where do I want my heart to go? How do I want to grow in love? How do I want to grow in my capacity to care for other people? How do I want my heart to become more like the heart of Christ? And then go lead into that. Invest in that. Time, money, influence. Where we put those things will steer our hearts. And at the end of all of this, what our prayer is, and what I believe will happen is, our hearts will be shaped to be more like the heart of Jesus. Our loves will be reordered. What breaks God's heart will break our heart, and what gives him joy will give us joy. And we'll be a lot more like Jesus, filled with his hope, his courage, his joy. So keep praying, keep discerning, and keep coming to church, and we'll keep talking about this for the next couple of weeks. It's super exciting, and I believe it's going to make us different people, and I believe as a church it's going to take us to the next level. So thanks for being part of it.